Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tigers offense making their way on the field today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
On first down, it's play action. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now
he'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack. So USC's offense out there for their first possession. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
And the single back takes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Fox. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. The Trojans come to the line in a hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Second down. They're going to throw it. And it's caught. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. No huddle now for the offense. First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to plus 38.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it here. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, he makes the catch! Stop right there, and it's first and goal at the 5. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, That's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on third and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Southern Cal! But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here's the handoff. Brought down, but both could tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they're able to get him down.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, LSU! Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Now here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Fox. Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right...
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He hands it off from the gun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. On the run, it's Lacy. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Launching one to the end zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up. Brought down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you when he...
Touchdown, Trojans. And that will give them the lead now.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Cooper.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. To taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Catch is made down the middle. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Personal foul. Looking kicker. Defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
The slant made it look like play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Never call me randomly when call me in the middle of the day. What you doing? What are you doing?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, clearly he'd like to... running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. It'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Comes out of bounds and they're running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here.